Peace and love, it's your host Fela B. Welcome to the Hipstep Massive Show. We have a special guest on the line today, Soulflower, Queen, Goddess Queen of the Universe. Respect to you, Soulflower. How are you?
I'm blessed. Thank you for having me. I keep Fela.
Yes.
Bless up all of Australia, the down under and the overground.
Yes, well thank you for letting us play those wonderful tracks on the last show with the Queen Amani.
Oh, bless. Thank you for doing that.
Wow, really made the show something special there. So let's get down with the first question for the people in Australia that don't know who you are and, you know, where you started and where you're from and how did it all come about being such a dope female MC.
Give thanks.
Righteous.
Yeah, give thanks. That's all we can be. I began, I don't really like to tell people anymore how long I've been in it, but it's been about 30 years now. I started emceeing 30 years ago. Before that, I was a poet and jazz musician, and it just kind of flowed right into hip hop. I joined Universal Zulu Nation in 1990, and I was brought in by TC Islam, my soul brother for life in this realm and the next. Rest in power.
Rest in power.
Same. And just started in on my infinity lessons and being referred to as a queen at a very young age, you know, due to the respect given through Zulu Nation. By being referred to as a queen at such a young age, I became a young queen at a very young age. TC delegated a lot of responsibility to me. We started a chapter in New Haven together, led by him. And he had me training a lot of the other Malikas that were joining the organization and giving me, you know, like I said, a very strong position for such a young queen.
Wow.
So he expected a lot from me. And because of that, you know, I found my square. You know, I really found a discipline and have been on path ever since, you know, ever since. But TC was a big part of my come up as a queen.
Yes, yes. Now you've represented with a lot of pretty known MCs like KRS-One and the list goes on. That's just amazing.
Yeah, when you've been in it long enough, you know, people hear my stories and they can't believe that, you know, certain things that I've gone through in my career. But when you've been in it long enough and you're in New York long enough, you just end up connecting with everybody at some point, you know, especially because the hip hop circle, the real hip hop circle of the authentic, you know, super soul hip hop representatives is very small. Like there's not a lot of us. So we all kind of know each other, or we connect with each other at some point. But yeah, I've been honored to be able to be on the road and open up for some of the artists that I, you know, really looked up to coming up and held a vision since I was young to be able to work with them. And I really have been honored to be able to do that.
Yes, yes. Thank you very much for that. And, well, where can the people out there pick up your music?
You can get the Electric Mothership album. That's on Amazon and Spotify and iTunes. All of their online outlets. You can hear Reverb Nation has some sample tracks that you can listen to before copying the album. I'm working on a new trilogy released right now of 3 different projects. And yeah, just search out Soulflower Hip Hop online.
To see, where do you see hip hop headed in the next 5 years? I would say, you know, we should work on what's happening now because tomorrow's not guaranteed. But if we
Right.
work on what's happening now with MCs like you, I'm quite sure that we can see a better future.
Well, that's no doubt, and they're coming out of the woodworks now. Unfortunately, a lot of people, fortunately and unfortunately, a lot of people find their voices through struggle and oppression. And here in the States, at least, people are feeling more of that than in past times in my life. So there are a lot of voices that are coming out that haven't been heard. A lot more fire happening within music. There's always going to be the trap, the Cardi B's, and the negative aspect will be there. But hip hop in the next 5 years, you're going to see an insurgence of the queens and the women coming out. There's a rise up happening, an uprising happening with women right now. And certain doors have been opened, and there's a lot of them. Through social media, I think, it's given a lot of young girls and older women an opportunity to be heard, and seen. So they're coming out with more content.
Because we're at spiritual warfare right now, and they are out there, and we're just gonna, thanks to this radio show in Australia, that's gonna help it make it a little bit bigger, I say, and better. That's for sure.
Same.
Now,
well, I mean, there's always spiritual warfare. It's always been and always will be, because that's the only real war that there is, which is your higher self versus your lower self. That's the only war there is. So, through the media, through music, through hip hop, they control the frequency, the literal frequency of how the music is dispersed into the atmosphere and how it affects us cellularly,
right.
Physiologically. It affects us greatly. The frequency that they put on, they do that during the mixing and mastering process, really the mastering process of music. So like I said, they control the magic, or they think that they do, because they don't want souls to be activated and stimulated, so they try to keep the magic from the people. But like I said, through social media, through the online platforms, there's been a lot of magic and power that's being able to be leaked out there without the need for those that are in false power,
That's
as
right.
far as releasing music and supporting music. Now you're going to see a lot more people and voices come out that have something to say and can affect the people, because they don't need permission anymore.
That's right. Well,
the
universe doesn't care on what you want. The universe cares more on how you think and how you respond. That's right.
The universe only responds to energy and frequency,
that's
and
right.
that comes from what you feel and what you push out there.
That's right.
And
hip hop starts in the house by respecting your mom and health first. And it's all about what we're eating too, because the more rubbish we put in our system, the more we get angry and we think wrong and we're unbalanced and we can't focus. So we really, really got to focus on what we're putting in our system before we can start thinking. And I say, really, cook your own food.
Yeah, or don't cook it. You know what I'm saying?
Or don't cook it. Yes, that's right. That's right. That's another topic. Oh, yeah, I love her. She's the best. That's right. Exactly.
Yeah, well, people cook out the nutrition, so, and cook out the energy.
That's right.
I don't even burn herbs, because when you burn the herbs, the plants, you're burning out the medicinal properties of them. So I've been eating raw herbs for over 25 years,
That's right. Yep. And let's talk about unity. That's so important right now.
You said unity?
That's right. Yes, unity. Unity.
I mean, that's all there is. That's all there is. When you called me, I was looking at a post that I was just about to put up, that says, attached to nothing, connected to everything, and that's the absolute truth.
And to be understanding,
being attached to nothing but be connected to everything, and knowing that we're connected to everything comes back. So if we disconnect from the life force, then we're not going to connect. We're not going to intake the life force.
That's right. And to be understanding with everything, because we don't know where people are coming or going or where they've been.
Exactly. And it's hip hop that brought you and I together. It built a bridge.
Wow.
That allows me to talk to you right now, where you respect. I say people don't really know who I am if they don't know my music.
That's right.
Because my music is how I represent my soul essence and my soul purpose. So if you don't know what I do, then you really don't know me.
That's right.
So, through Zulu Nation, through this family, people have really gotten to see who I am and what I do, and I've been able to see and hear what they do, and it's created a very strong bond throughout the world. And like I said, I started Zulu Nation so young that it really was able to build these bridges in my life where the unity of people became so more prevalent. I had family in Paris, and I had family in Africa, and I had family in Italy and Australia and England, Now I was saying, just as far as unity goes, through hip-hop and through Zulu Nation, because I was part of it at such a young age, the whole world kind of opened up to me at a very young age, where places like Australia and England and Paris and Africa, just all over the place, hip-hop family was being built, so I was able to have this extended family through hip-hop. Unity became so much more prevalent because of that.
That's right.
What unity really means,
That's right. Yes, a lot of beautiful people in the Zulu Nation that worked hard and put a lot together. And give a shout out to all of them out there. Respect. And a respect to universal respect to all the people worldwide that are connected and that worked hard and put in. And respect and a big shout out to all the Hipstep massive posse out there worldwide too.
Yes, Hipstep, that's my family, KD. Definitely. Much love to my Hipstep family.
Much love to them. Okay, well, let's get into the music. It was very nice speaking to you.
Same.
And we got to get part 2 as we get along with the show.
No doubt.
That's right. Yes, let's keep you a regular. I would love to have you on the show as a regular. It is your show too, Hipstep Massive.
Good thing.
It's just a branch. It's a branch of yours that you have down under. And when you come down under, we'll look after you, sister. Never forget that. So, all right.
You all have to bring me over there.
Definitely. We're going to work on that one. Wow.
Please.
Well, it was very nice speaking to you, Queen Hotep Ashe.
Hotep Ashe.
Check out her track coming up next. It doesn't even need intro, it's so dope. So, yeah, please check out her music. And you know where to get it. Respect. Peace and love, peace and blessing. Always walk with the Most High. Always asking Jah to guide us wherever we go. And you'll be good. Do good and good will come back. You do bad and we know what happens. So, but do good and good will come back.
Universal law principle, yes, indeed.
That's right. All right, peace and love, Queen, and check you on check you on the next show.
Give thanks. Much love.
All right.